Hey guys, what's up and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing the newest update that Doom got over last week. It is update 6.66. I know, funny, right? If you're really into the multiplayer for Doom, this is going to be right up your alley because it basically takes just a bunch of stuff that people didn't like about it and just changes it. While everything might not be like hugely changed, it's a welcome addition. I will say that. As someone who bought the season pass and played for the longest time before finally I did give up on it just because eventually it feels like the population just died down, especially since they cut like a lot of the playlists out and they combine them, and I didn't want to play that, but you know, eventually that was fixed. But still, I just feel like the population kind of fell down after a while, so I was kind of disappointed at that. But this update, I think, is going to bring a lot of people in. So let's get right into it. First off, the changes that will make the most difference to people is all the DLC is now included. So once you get the game, the DLC is included. There's no season pass anymore, and you cannot purchase the DLCs separately. What does that mean? It basically means you will have to, the next time you update the game, you'll take about half a day to update it because it's downloading all the DLCs and stuff like that, even if you never own them. So now everybody has access to all the DLC demons, weapons, maps, and gadgets like that stuff. I think there's some hack modules as well, but we'll get into that later. Everything can be unlocked by just playing the player and leveling your profile up, like other games like Call of Duty has XP. You know, eventually you'll get all the way to the top and you'll have everything unlocked. It's more akin to that system now, which I think is great because, you know, the DLC divided the player base, and it was just kind of crappy for a game that already had a subpar population for multiplayer. So now that everybody's all together, it's a lot better. I've been finding a lot more matches, and the matches I do find have been a lot more smooth. I chose to reset my progress, so I lost all my DLC armor and stuff like that, which is really disheartening, but so far I've actually found out that it's actually pretty cool to experience this new level up. And also, for those people who had previously bought the DLC, you'll have a badge now that will tell people that, hey, you did originally have the DLC and you were, you know, part of that group. Also, there's two other icons. Basically, there's one from playing from the very beginning, so you'll have the original 2016 icon, the DLC Brute icon, I guess, for owning all the DLCs. Maybe that's for owning the season pass, but I'm not really sure how you would have gotten that one. Also, you'll have the Doomslayer medal if you made it to the top rank before the ranks were reset. So obviously, all this stuff had to be done before this update, so it's already too late to unlock these icons, but it's something kind of cool and kind of, it's like, hey, yeah, I was there, that you can say to other people who don't have those things. So it's pretty cool that they showed it off that way. Hack modules are another thing that I kind of discussed a couple minutes ago. They are now replaced with something called runes, and if you play the campaign, you know what runes are. In the campaign, you have to activate a rune trial, and you'll have to beat a challenge to get a rune, and then you upgrade those runes by just basically doing what the rune enhances. In this, it's similar, but it's actually a little bit different. You can't upgrade them, so I think that's for game balance reasons, which obviously it's fair. But now you can have up to 3 equipped at the same time, or 3 that you can equip that you will take in matches. You can only have 1 active at a time. But basically, the most I guess powerful hack modules were saved and used for these. And I do think they actually kind of combined a couple of them, because in the gameplay I'll be using magnet, which means I can run past ammo and health and armor pickups, and it'll kind of be sucked into my character instead of actually having to run right over it. So it saves you a couple seconds, which sometimes in arena shooters is pretty valuable. But it also shows you, if you get close enough, the reset time for these drops, so that's pretty cool. I've distinctly remember there being a hack module that allowed you to do that. And I think hack modules in the past weren't all that great. It's like, yeah, they were there, but once you used them to a match, they were gone. I mean, and it kind of just felt like it padded out the unlocks, because you'd also get, along with your cosmetic unlocks, you would also get a couple hack modules. And it was actually kind of boring to get hack modules. And sometimes I'd even use them because I was playing the game and I really wasn't paying attention. I was getting into the gameplay too much. But it's pretty cool the way they changed the system, and I think it works out in the end to be better. This last change really isn't huge, but it's actually kind of cool that they did it anyway. They updated the kill screen, so when you do die, and trust me, you will, there's just no way for you not to. I mean, you can have a good game, sure, but you know, eventually you will die, and it will show you who killed you and with what. I think that was there before, but now it will also show you. It will give you a more detailed information about them. So yeah, if you got really close to killing them, and like you can see how much armor they had, how much health they had left. You can also see what loadouts they're using. You can also see what players assisted them in killing you, and I think you can also see what got the killing blow on you. So that's actually pretty cool how they did that. Overall, I think this is a very, very good change for the game, especially for people who wanted to play the multiplayer. Since now you get the game, basically everything is included, and you don't have to worry about paying extra for the DLCs and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it's cool, and I think it's actually going to help newer players come into the game, especially since they don't have that, you know, that need to. Oh well, I don't have the DLC, so I can't play. It's great. So I'm having a lot of fun. There's double XP weekends. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.